Wall Street, Karli with Boss Lady Plus 2, and all of my faves, y'all. We coming to y'all today with some great topics, but I want to make sure that you know that everything that we say, don't take this so personal. This is our thoughts, our views. You can have your own, and definitely you can comment on our YouTube page. So, what's up? It's Boss Lady Plus 2.
Diana Blak Star Deer, that's B-L-A-K, star the regular way.
It's the Billionaire boy, aka official K.Billionaire. What's going on, everybody?
Yes, sir.
And you already know, if you can't smell me from there, it's your boy Seneca Taylor, hashtag OilMan312 in the building.
In the building. Hey y'all, we loving this, y'all. We really loving it. We really love it. Giving y'all what y'all need to kind of get y'all just to start thinking outside the box. That's all we doing this for, man. We want you to start thinking and seeing things a little bit different than what we were raised to see things. So tonight, y'all, man, it's a very special episode. We're gonna talk about our journey. Let's talk about our journey and where we came from the times that we just met. Now remember, I'm an administrator at the school. So I've actually interacted with these people on different avenues other than what you guys see on a regular basis.
Man.
But I want you to understand that where you are, you don't have to continue to stay there. And the things that have been happening with us since we have all come to the table have been some great things. So, Diana, why don't you tell them about your start and where you came from, where you at today, and where you see yourself going?
Oh, man. Well, I started, when I first got here, I don't know if anybody that's watching has watched our first podcast or whatever, but when I first met Karli, I was in here crying like a bitch, like a baby. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I was so scared of taking this chance, and you know what I mean? Like, I was terrified of failing and all this, and she talked me through that. Like, having her by my side through this, and she checked on me every day. For that first whole month, she was like, you up in class, pop up on live, like, hey, what you doing? Or text me like, oh man, it was, look, and now, right now, like, I feel so grateful. Like, damn, Joe, you don't even understand me. You really don't understand. Like, I just, like I posted yesterday, like, seeing my progress after I had made that video, like, being able to see my progress, like, actually see my progress from, like, 3-4 months ago, you couldn't have even paid me to know what the hell an Adobe fucking app was. I wouldn't have been able to name one. I ain't gonna lie to you, shit. Adobe, I know. I ain't know they had different apps. What you mean?
Right,
like,
me neither.
for real, like shit. I ain't know. For real, like. But man, now I'm over here editing my ass off, and I'm getting better and better, learning new tricks and practicing. Like I'm feeling proud, and I know I'm gonna take the hell off. Like I'm falling in love with this editing thing, and I'm gonna be a beast. Oh, beast. Y'all, man, TYS. Told you so, remember that.
Told you so. I mean, I'm talking about you really shooting for a career that you can make a lot of money in. Nobody wants to do your job.
Right.
Nobody wants to sit in the room and edit for 10 hours. I saw my student do it for 10 hours, sleep on the desk, get up, and continue to edit her documentary so she can go ahead and graduate. So I've seen it happen. So you're really shooting for the stars, and I'm glad that you're at this place that you are at this point in time in your life. Oil Man, where you come from, Oil Man?
Oh wow! You know what, boss lady? Let me see. What month is this? March. April. This April.
Yeah.
Wow. And you say, man, let me see. When I first called you, I was actually hanging out. And my last year's bad investment, you know, anytime you get you a little check or something, you go buy you a piece of car, and then 6 weeks later it don't run. I didn't get 6 weeks out of my last car. So I've been hanging out in the alley for as long as I can remember. I was like, I just be chilling, look like I'm going somewhere, but I wasn't going nowhere. And then nephew was like, my nephew told me, he was like, man, you should go back to school. You really like this Illinois media. And he said it with the nephew look that I don't know if y'all ever had your niece and nephews go somewhere and come back and tell you about it. By the look in their eye. And he was like, man, the look in his eye like he had seen all the stars in the universe. I was like, okay, I'm going to go check it out.
And you came.
Yeah, and I picked up, I picked up a couple bottles and I got drunk first. And then I heard the commercial.
I cannot.
Then I heard the commercial. They were like, you should go back to school. And I was like, you know what? I think they talking to me.
And that commercial did used to come on at the damn right time. Be like, hold on now, come on.
Are you
funny.
really talking to me?
Are you really talking to me?
Yeah, it's funny because like I'm looking at myself now and like when I first started. Now like I would really love to like hook up with you guys, get some of that super fat editing, you know, some of the editing done, and we take over that whole commercial. When they see the commercial, I want them to see this graduating class and some of that stuff we had up in this board. Man, I want people lined up outside. We take the commercial, we coming back.
Coming back, right, man.
I love it, I love it. And Bishop P, man, what's going on? You don't change your name since I met you.
I got so many aliases, boy, you can't keep up with me. I change names like I change socks, I change like I change clothes. But anyway, man, the journey has been wow, man. It's like it's been a blessing to meet you guys, to grow and develop, man. I learned so much over this time span. You know, how to correctly speak to people and not be ashamed. Like they turned this man who was an introvert into something that's totally I'm gonna say he's a beast. You know, he's been waiting to be untamed for a long time, and it's finally come. For us to all have a merch line, man, it's awesome. It's awesome. You see Boss Lady Plus 2. You see Old Man. You see Told You So Entertainment right here. Then you see me. You know, we been doing numbers, dog. I can't tell you no lie. Like if you sit here and listen to our conversations, it's been very impactful in our life. Like when we say that this lady here has been on us, like she's been on us since day one. Like she'll call me like, hey, what you doing? Hey, I need you to get this, that, and that. Like she has a big heart, and I want people to know that she's like very genuine. Like this ain't for play. This is all for real. Like what she says on camera is what she says off camera. So we give you your roses, Queen. Like we definitely give you your roses.
Love you,
know,
man.
we appreciate you from the bottom of our heart. You know, so be on the lookout for Boss Lady Plus 2 merch. Be on the lookout for Told You So Entertainment merch. Be on the lookout for Old Man 312 merch. And also look out for SLU University. Selfish plug right here. Love yourself.
Yes.
You gotta love yourself first before you do anything. And no, we got merch for sale. Whatever you need, we got merch for sale. We got oil, caps, t-shirts, socks, drawers. Anything you need, we got in this all in-house.
Love it, man. Love it. Because you know what? We not buying no more brands. We are the brands.
Exactly.
We are the brand. So, just want to let y'all know, man, so, y'all, some stuff happened today, though. Let's talk about current. Y'all want to talk about what's going on right outside the Chicago streets. Now, I ain't going to lie, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. So, they dropped a video, but I ain't seen the whole video. It's been chopped up pieces of it, and I'm wondering, are you doing this intentionally?
Of course.
To not give us those parts that y'all finna edit out. So I don't know. I'm looking to kind of find the entire video, but I haven't seen it yet. But they're so scared right now they're finna tear up Chicago because of them shooting this guy. I mean, this young adult. I mean, young boy. He's not even an adult.
Oh, dang.
Okay, so the video I did see is like dude was about to arrest him, right? The trainer was about to arrest him. He was telling him that what was going on, putting the handcuffs in. Here she comes in, body cam on, and grabs his arm. So the handcuffs not there. So it's like, okay, now you grab me, you let me go. I'm about to get back in the car. But in the midst of getting back in the car, you know, they said tase him. Your taser's right here. Your handgun is right here. You reach for this side and you start aimlessly shooting at this young man. Mm-hmm. Now you want to say you accidentally? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And I believe that y'all paid this lady to do that. And I said it here first. You know, so y'all want to get y'all numbers up.
Yep.
So y'all can do this. So y'all can do. No, I'm tired. I'm tired. Like I'm tired of crying. Like I don't cry so much because I feel like this could be my brother, this could be my sister, anybody in my family. But it's a major distraction from the George Floyd case.
Yes.
And y'all know what's going on. And then it happened not too far where George Floyd had died at. Yep. So it's like now the city about to really go up. So now y'all, they already riding because y'all doing this senseless murder. Now y'all want to say that, oh, it was an accident. We didn't mean to do it. Y'all said the same thing about George Floyd, but it's a distraction from his case because now they said what's the guy that texted about? I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know his title either. They came in there and said
that.
He
said he had so much drugs in his body that it caused him that. No, it was because the dude knee on his neck.
Stop.
His knee was on his neck.
Stop.
You know, so go from there. So it's like, man, y'all need to stop playing with us. Y'all play with the wrong people, y'all gonna get burnt real bad, and y'all not gonna like it. But see, what y'all doing is y'all trying to push a fear tactic in here, and it's not gonna work.
Yep.
But y'all goal is to make sure that the National Guard gets involved, because y'all still want to push martial law. Y'all did it the first time. We saw how we got in order. Now y'all think y'all gonna do it full force, and we really gonna say, oh, we gonna stay in the house? Nah, it ain't gonna work that way.
It ain't gonna work that way. The problem is that you got these young adults that don't care, so they finna tear their ass up. That's just all what's gonna happen now. I don't want nobody to loot. This is not me condoning this looting thing, but we gotta stand together. It don't even matter. At this point in time, we have to stand together and police the fucking police. At this point, we gotta police the police.
Definitely.
We definitely
That's
gotta.
what I've been saying. It's crazy because I've literally been saying this since like 2014. I've been making phones. I've been doing, like, seriously, like, I tried to do my own little thing years ago and you know, get people to wake up and realize what the fuck was going on even then. It's like, I keep asking, like, what the hell will it take for you guys to wake up and realize these people are not here to help us? Like, out in this system, not saying all of these police officers, let me fix that. This system is not here to help us. We have to find a way, and we have a way. You guys have to learn to work with each other. Like, we can't keep on allowing these outside things and sources and, you know, interrupt us interacting with each other and growing and prospering, and, you know, like, we can't keep letting outside things destroy us. Like, that shit is weak. Like,
and we gotta focus, man. We have to focus. We gotta stop letting stuff that just actually deter us, man. Focus on what we're supposed to be doing. Complete the plan.
Right.
Complete whatever you're starting. Complete the plan. Because what happens is, and I posted this the other day, when there are extraordinary people, we take on a lot of projects and don't complete the project. So you gotta be definitely focused on what? Completing the project. Oh man, what you got for us?
I was thinking about this time. Y'all was talking about the trial up there and the videos and stuff, and I was thinking about one time I was out here traveling where I got introduced to the ways of the unseen world. Okay, as you know, I'm the oil man, right? You see all this good stuff on me. Okay, so one time oil man got a little tired. I was standing on the corner a long time. You know, oils, when nobody talked to.
Right.
So I went into the crib and got on my computer. And I took an ad out on Craigslist. I said, I got Kush, Chronic, and Blueberry on sale by the pound. Send me $10 for a sample. Well, after I did that, my phone started ringing. Okay.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah.
We weren't legal. We was not legal. Okay. So my phone started ringing, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm getting a few hits off of this ad. So I put another ad up on the other page under ride share on Craigslist. I said, I'm an Illinois licensed driver for hire. If you got a car, I'll drive it. You pay me. Okay?
Smart.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there got DUIs, can't drive their own car.
Right.
That's smart.
You gotta pay me up front. I roll. You gotta make sure you got insurance.
Right.
So I got a job off the Craigslist.
Right.
This lady called me up. She was out of Lake Forest, and older lady, and she wanted me to drive the U-Haul truck because she was packed up all her stuff and she was moving from Lake Forest to Denver, Colorado. They was gonna pay me $200. I'm like, all right, cool, you know, and they were gonna get a bus ticket back. Plus, I'm the oil man, so I'm always down to go hustle anywhere.
Right. As you should.
Anyway.
Right.
So I get to the lady house about 6:30 in the morning, which time she told me to get there. But when I knocked on the door, she was real surprised to see me. I guess, you know, I wasn't supposed to be on time. It was winter time. It ain't matter. Anyway, I got there, and I noticed there was a BMW parked in back of the U-Haul truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow, okay, cool. So I knocked on the door, sat down, she let me in, and then next thing I know, the little Asian lady came by, and she was like, you know, the owner of the BMW. And now she had came in to, she contacted her off of Craigslist, and she wanted her car towed by the U-Haul up to Denver. I'm like, do I get paid extra for this?
Right.
So they figured, you know, it was their truck and I was just driving, they weren't gonna pay me extra. Okay, cool. So the lady rode with me. We rode out of here straight to Denver, Colorado, right? I'm not paying this no attention because my only intention was to hustle. Right. So as we get there, you know, we just cruising and, you know, the lady small talking to get me to look this way. I'm focused on my road drive, so I really ain't paying no attention. But as we came through Denver, close enough, well, in Colorado, they got a town between here and there called Hell's Mouth. Yeah, it sounds creepy as hell.
Right.
And as we got to Hell's Mouth, she said something to make me look over. She was working a computer. I know this sounds crazy. So, 3 birds was flying past the truck, okay? I didn't pay no attention, kids. You hear me?
Right.
I ain't paying no attention, kids. So, the 3 birds was flying at eye level of the truck. Now, I noticed the one in the middle had a mechanical wingspan. I'm not making this
Oh
up.
my God!
I'm not making this up.
Something. He's lying.
Let's
Come on,
go.
man.
I love the story. Let's get it. Come
I'm
on.
not making this up. The bird in the middle, like you know how birds fly.
Right.
When they catch your eye, regular birds just fly. But I noticed that the one in the middle had a little.
Right.
I ain't noticed it because I'm driving. I ain't paying no attention, fam. I noticed it, didn't notice it.
Right.
So then the truck ran out of gas. I had to pull up at the gas station and call the man whose truck it was. I said, hey man, your truck out of gas. You gonna have to send me some money. Cause I can't put my money in it.
Right.
So he sent me $200. This is when I realized that the police had followed me. Now I wasn't aware of this till I got back home.
Wait a minute, man. Time out. They had the police follow you.
Wait a
But
minute.
now I'm gonna break it down for y'all, okay? I'm gonna break it down. Now see, technically, you gotta remember the police, like they say, they out there to protect and serve.
Right.
It sounds crazy, but in a sense, they are out there to protect and serve us. I know that might not look like the case on this side, and sometimes, you know, cause we discover or whatever, right? But that is their goal. So I had read something about back in the day when black people would come to town, you were supposed to stop by the local police station and introduce yourself. Hey, how you doing? I'm Seneca Taylor. I'm just passing through. I ain't coming to loot. I don't know them Negroes over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
I never knew that.
You know,
I never get to the place like that. Dang, back in the day.
yeah. So I stopped at the Lake Forest Police Department to ask for directions to the house because it's 2:30 in the morning. I don't want to just be strolling only brother out there.
Right. I definitely understand.
And they let me know, you know, it was cool. But I learned something on that trip. I want to share with y'all. When I got on the train down here, it was the last train out. The train was empty, and out of nowhere, these 2 undercover cops rolled up, right? And they sat right behind me, like right here, like right all of the space. They sat right here. I was like, oh damn. And then they walkie-talkie started flaring. And he talked to his partner. He was like, look, as long as he doing what he say he doing, we can't mess with him. But if his ass get out of line, I'm gonna bust the shit out of him. They right in my ear with this, right? Wait, Kenji, by the time I blinked to turn around, they was gone. Disappearing cloak. I don't know. Gone. You hear me? Gone. Which way they go?
See?
Oh my God.
And when I got off the train up there, I went walking, you know, I'm downtown, so I'm sightseeing. But I was still being followed, okay? Because every time I walk past a gangway or a cut, they got ninja cops up there in Denver. Like, we got cold weather, but they make snow in Denver. Like, they cops was dressed so warmly. I ain't making this up. The police was dressed so warm. He had on a ski mask, a stocking, gloves, and a ski mask on his gun in case it get cold.
Keep doing this because you play too much.
I was kind of scared because I ain't never seen that much black on the officer.
I cannot.
But he let me know, you know, as long as you doing what you say you doing out here, like if you tell somebody you going to the store, well, you got people out there already know them and want to make sure you going to the store to do what you're doing. I seen some of that stuff on the Minnesota riding up there. And I was, you know, I got my own reason to be appalled, okay? I'm a little colored when I say this, so don't y'all go listening to my advice. But I'm like this. If I see another Negro run up in one of these stores where they got all these clothes on these racks, and your ass is running out the door with a handful of clothes off a rack that had wheels on it, I'm gonna pull my Cadillac over, slap the shit out you by damn self. That's just me.
He said he had wheels on it though.
Yeah, how you know what I'm saying? Like,
Cut the dumb thing.
He said if you gonna do it right.
right.
Do it
That's what I'm
right.
saying. You know, like I ain't endorsing no crime, but I did know that one brother was smart enough to show up to the looting or whatever they call it. He showed up to the looting. He had bought a dolly with him, and he rolled out the store with the safe. If you gonna go to jail for something, go for something serious. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You know.
Nigga said the safe.
I'm so through. I cannot believe you, Kenji.
Wow.
You saying okay to this, Kenji? That's what I'm saying. I can't believe you because you saying okay. That's what make him keep going. You make him keep going.
I'm just saying.
You don't have a mechanical bird with the wing. I'm through.
Yeah,
I done seen a bird like that before.
Somebody
that ran for no.
Hey, and they use those for surveillance. So when I got back home that night, the FBI, who controls our airwaves, came on TV. I don't know if it was just my TV or everybody else's, but they came on TV and they was like, yeah, so what was happening up in Denver this weekend was Obama was being inaugurated up there, and we were testing out some field surveillance equipment. Now I thought about that mechanical bird. I'm like, oh, yeah, no wonder she said, look this way.
I can't.
I got back home and told my buddy who was a security guard that story. He was like, man, sound like they was trying to arrest you, dog. They couldn't wait for you to jump out there and do it.
Right, cause you gotta think about the first thing you put out there about, you gotta have all the weed everywhere. And you come back and say you need a driver, so they think you trafficking.
Hey, I ain't tell my head
in the back.
I told him I'm seeing the oil man at yahoo.com at the time, and I got Kush Chronic and Blueberry on sale by the pound.
See, that's
So you trafficking.
I'm saying.
He trafficking oil.
That's what he got
You
on.
sound like you trafficking. They looking like, oh yeah.
You should have seen the look on their face when we pulled up to these little gas stations. And I walked in there and bust open my shirt. I'm oiled up. You ain't never seen oil riding this close.
Right.
And then I'm selling this stuff. Wait a minute. We helping them traffic.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's why I say you just have to be on your best sometimes. I've been that little dude that got stopped and cuffed. I think I was 9 years old the first time I stole the handcuffs.
Oh, wow.
I was down I don't know if y'all ever been to Geary.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little train station down there on 2nd, and I was standing there waiting on my mama to get off the train, and my daddy was parked in the lot, and I was just playing on the sidewalk. And 3 big Indiana cops would walk past, they was talking to each other. And as I walked past, one of the officers said to his partner, see, watch this. And threw the cuffs on me real fast, like my daddy didn't see it. Like, well, I was cuffed up real quick.
Why do you always be in these situations?
I think I went through all this stuff to share these stories with y'all the way God got me looking at it now.
That's what it is. He needs to write a book. You need a book. Look. Hey, y'all, he got a bike out here with the Cadillac
That's
sign
right, you know
on
we
it.
repping that Cadillac life.
I'm through. I am so through. Oh, man.
Y'all ain't gonna take a picture, why?
Everybody gotta take a picture. So, y'all, back to serious business, though. Let's kind of talk about policing the police, man. We really got to police the police now. I read a Facebook from Mike Brown that we had on the show before, and he was telling us how even in being an officer, they asking for more training, and the chiefs are telling them, no, we can't because we can't afford it. What do you have to say to that?
Well, they would need a little more training. I mean, police not really trained.
Where is
to
the
deal with
funding
people.
coming from then? If you guys are taking all this out of taxes and all, where are you putting this money? Where are you allocating this money to?
Everybody they have too many jurisdictions. That's why you have different jurisdictions coming over here to help Chicago PD. You know what I'm saying? But then you think about, you got the FBI. That's the biggest.
That wasn't in Chicago. That was in Minnesota.
I'm just saying all around. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you getting your money taken away. That's going to the feds first. Then it comes on down. You know what I'm saying? The people that's underneath, they getting a little bit. They getting a little bit of what's left of the pocket. So they're not really getting no money. So now they're taking their anger out on the people here, or they trying to get their numbers up so they can get paid. You know, so if it ain't no crime going on, they gonna commit a crime. It's sad to say. Not only do we need to police the police, but we need to police ourselves, police our people. You know,
I think we should just rewrite this whole constitutional dream. I mean, you know what was funny though? This was stimulus week, and you really got to see some of the things that people was interested before. They was interested in before they got this money. I done stopped talking to a few people. I ain't gonna tell
You
you.
think? You think? Cause I don't delete so many people on my timeline this week, and I'm just like, you are so stupid.
I looked at my page. I was like, wait a minute. You use your stimulus money to go buy some new booty?
Yeah, I saw that post. That was hilarious.
I don't want to talk to him no more.
New booty, new Judy, huh?
Hey.
New booty, new Judy. Hey, that's a shirt.
That's a shirt.
New booty, new Judy. That's a shirt. Stepped and approved right here.
That's technically an investment, though, ain't it?
No, Lord.
I mean, when you think about it, it's about how you use the assets.
What are you using
just
it
saying.
for? Are you saving your money maker or are you just
I
having
mean,
for the
I'm
looks?
saying, like I said, it depends how you use it. If she's shaking it, goddamn, she gonna make that money.
She gonna make
And
that
see,
money.
I'm a little different, cause I'm like, okay, suppose you're a doctor that performs this procedure. I think you're supposed to pay me to have me modeling this procedure. This the new look.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to go
Right.
pay you, and then what if it don't work?
Right.
Ain't something you go get your money back off
My
of.
thing is,
Well-
are you paying the full price or are you going to do the person that's going to do a half and then next thing you know your tail on explode?
Yeah,
You running around with bags.
Yeah.
But
Droopy bags looking like a droopy diapers.
I ain't gonna lie though. They coming out looking pretty fine though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
They giving y'all something else to
Some
look
of
at.
them do now. If they go to Miami, you get it done the right way. Yeah.
no, you want something to look at. You want to catch my attention. Go out and get you some new feet surgery. I'm gonna be like, dang, where you get that? Can he hook me up real quick?
What?
Man, I have a triple
What's that, G?
What?
New feet surgery?
Are you serious?
Really?
You can put some cushions on these ones?
Bro, wait.
Man.
Where did you
Hell
go wrong
no.
with that? Hold on. Time out.
But serious?
Run that back.
So you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about work toes?
Oh,
Work
man.
toes. Man, look. If you
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. We need to be working on other shit too. Like, some people need to get some new teeth.
Yeah.
Some people need to be getting some new. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I went out and got my eyebrows stitched on. You know what I'm saying? So I see why some of these women are doing some of the things they doing. You know what I'm saying? Cause for real, I needed these. I ain't had no eyebrows. But now y'all look at me now like, oh, she got eyebrows. Now y'all can see my expression. Okay? Now y'all can see it because I got eyebrows. So I'm just saying, this give you a little more confidence sometimes.
the right way.
So you get them confident.
But you did it the right way. Some people just draw it and it be like all the way up here. Like, what you mad about, G? Are you giving me the rock look? Are you calling me a jabroni by just? Come on.
I cannot.
Come on,
I can't, y'all.
But yeah, it's wild.
But we doing the right things, and that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of you guys investing in yourself with this money. I've seen my team get new cameras. I'm talking about new boom lights. I've seen my team just do some real big things, man. I'm talking about clothes, merch, designs, everything coming about. So it's about being around the right people. That's all. And we keep saying that. You gotta be around the right people to make some things happen for yourself. And even if the people get smaller, you gotta think your circle is gonna get smaller. It's gonna get tighter.
Right.
It's gonna be people that really, really care about you. If God's gonna weed out all them people that really don't or don't want to see you successful, they're gonna weed them out on a regular basis. So you gotta really pay attention to those signs. And we kind of talked about it the other day about that thorn and figuring out what your thorn is and within yourself and in your life and everything else, and being able to get rid of that thorn so that you can kind of move forward smoothly. How about that?
Mine is like somewhat procrastination still. My other one was my father. You know, you have multiple thorns, multiple weaknesses too. So you have to be mindful of you're walking a straight path and here comes something that's going to try to take you off that path. You know, it could be anybody, it could be a male or female. It's like, nah, I'm building. Don't come up here and try to ruin what God is doing. You know, because it could be a certain touch that a person can give you, like, oh, you know, I miss that so much. You know, and it's like, now you done fell for the okie doke. Now you doing this, you spending money that you shouldn't be spending, stuff that you need to invest. If you have kids, build your brand. That way you can give them the clothes they need. Like, look, son, you don't have to wear name brand no more. Wear the stuff that your mom and your daddy made. You know, this is nice. It's high quality. You ain't got to spend $400 something, you know, but you do got to spend that hot 150. Hot 150. For a whole suit, a hot 150. I'm not playing with y'all.
I ain't talking about a hot 150.
That's good. That's a good deal. $150. Cause back in my day, $150 was gonna be enough material for my sister to sew all of us some towel coats and matching 3-piece blazers in them with the pants and the fasten. Y'all know about that?
And the fast.
And the thing is, he's not lying. My grandmother used to do that for my father. He said he used to make their clothes.
Yeah.
So they used to always look fly.
Yeah.
Grandma was talented, so I always wonder why she always crocheting. Like she been doing it for all her life.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All her life.
So now I see where I get the other side of. Oh, I like clothes. Wow. You know, I used to always wear hand-me-downs, or I used to wear the same clothes every day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I ain't had nothing. I never had anything. I never had the money to support myself.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I did, it was always something coming out of that check, or if I had to pay bills. It's like, okay, I don't have nothing but an apartment, no car. I'm still got an apartment, no car.
Kenji, don't feel bad.
It's coming. No, I'm not feeling bad. I'm just saying the progress. You know, just thinking about where I come from. You know, where I've been. It's like, man, this journey has been powerful.
Yeah.
You know, because anybody that could walk in our shoes would have lost their mind. Nobody can't handle what we've been through. Been in a restaurant. What? I got pulled off the bus because the lady thought I opened up a bottle of liquor and turned it up. This is when I was in Atlanta.
What?
I said, ma'am, if I opened and drunk the bottle, when you smell the liquor on my breath? She got nervous. She said, sir, can you please take your hand out your pocket? I said, man, it's cold outside. So you called your other guy and pulled him out and said, all right, man, you gotta get arrested. All right, cool. I said, God, look. I said, just like this. I said, God, you know, I didn't do nothing wrong. You know, this lady pulled me out the butt because she assumed that I did something. I'm gonna tell you how God works. Just like you said how you saw the police officers and they disappeared. I came in there, with only 2 people. Out the blue, this white man come in and said, so you pulled this man off the bus for no reason? Blah, blah, blah. And disappeared. He said, you're gonna get fired. Gone. So it was our supervisor. I ain't see him when I left out. I just saw them 2 people. Man, where'd he go? He couldn't dip off that fast. That's how you know God was an angel to bring people out.
Yes.
You know, even though you saw that and no people behind you said, man, we gonna bust him if he ain't what he say he is. It's true. You gotta be mindful. Like you entertain different entities every day. You don't know if they're a demon, you don't know if they're an angel, but you will feel it if you really in tune with your spirit and in tune with God and you build your relationship with Him. That's what it's about. You know, there's a lot of people out there that's gonna try to force the word on you. But I'm not here to force it on you. I want you to build your own relationship because I want you to see God through me and look at the process of the journey that we all went through as people. You know, we talk about what's going on in the world because it's sickening. You know, and we're the light. You know, that's in this dark world. So we want to bring light to you guys. We don't want to bring darkness to you. That's not what we hear. We want to enlighten you. We want to help you. We want to be that bridge to say, you know what? I see that you fell down off this bridge, and look, I'm going to put my hand out there and lift you back up. Same way Jesus lifted up Peter, we doing the same thing for y'all. And it's for everybody. It's not just for the black people. It's for all races. You know what I'm saying? We love everything. We love everyone and everybody. You know? But it's something about our own race that it strikes home to us.
Yes.
You know, because we've been through so much. You know, our families are torn apart due to this systematic system that they have.
And that is key too, because I look at our demographic and then I look at who they hire.
Right.
Talk about systematic racism continuing just at that. Like, look at who you're hiring. You can't hire them to deal with us. You can't do it. You got to hire us to deal with us.
Right.
Because they don't understand what we came from. They don't understand what we going through. They probably have never been to a point in their life where they have not had anything to eat.
Right. Right. And that's the thing. They don't understand that at all. It's like they wonder, like, why are you so rowdy? Why are you upset? Because you're taking food out of our kids' mouth.
Man.
You know, you'll hire a Mexican before you'll hire a black person, or you'll fire a black person just to hire a Mexican person. I got that at my old job. Because they feel like, oh, well, they'll work for less. And they're not going to get mad. They'll work for anything. And, but if we're coming in, we're busting our tail, you said we're going to move up in this company and it's a family business, then be that. Don't lie. You know, even the lady before I even got there, she told everybody when they were there, because my old company, you was able to invest in stock. You know, so the lady said, hey, I'm about to leave. So I know that you guys are investing in stock here, but I need you guys to keep some of y'all money in so y'all can have control. You know, none of us kept our money. Everybody cashed out. Before I got there, I said, man, I wish I had known that.
Man.
Because I have some say-so with this. You know, because if you have an investment, you have rules and regulations on who can be on this board. You know, that's why we tell people to get in stock. So right now, I'm going to give y'all some stock information. Look, I invested in Disney because I know every time they drop a kid movie, that's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I invested in energy because we need energy. I invested in water because we need water. I invested in cannabis because we all love to smoke weed.
Mm-hmm.
Even some of you old pastors out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I invested in, not me though. I retired. But I still roll for you if you need me. I'm a roller. These hands are worth $100 to roll.
I can't.
And I roll fast, tight, and it smoke all night.
I cannot. You know what? And we gonna get this. I don't know what he going through right now, y'all.
Hey, that's a good imagination, though.
Listen, he
what's
really
the name
come up
makes
with
$100,000 a year rolling blunt for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I wish they put that ad in the paper. I could pull that up.
What was that?
And I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
You didn't know that?
No.
Real talk.
See?
Whole bag in the industry.
There's a lot
whole
of them
bag.
rappers got their personal rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they roll all the blunts for them, and they cost about $100,000 a year.
Man.
There you go. You know they patrolling because they think that they gonna write. You know they put boards all up at the buildings over there on Michigan already. You see now look at the heavy presence.
It's
Oh, yeah,
It's
they
getting darker.
Yeah.
More police down here.
Yeah, but the because the video
Oh,
that
they ain't
we was
coming to
first
put a
referred
ticket
to
on my Cadillac.
was the one that I had got a text about while I was in there making the uploading the video.
Mhm.
Ruby had actually messaged me and told me to be safe because the news had just dropped the footage of the 13 or 15. I'm not.
He was
exact
13.
About the 13. Okay, thank you. Put my phone up there. But yeah, about the 13-year-old boy, they dropped the footage. Finally, dropped the footage of the police officer shooting that boy. So yeah, that's why.
Yeah, so
They
that's they
was
gonna
so-
let us out of they gonna let y'all out of school early. Nighttime too, if it get bad down here, they supposed to let us out of school early. They're just trying to be proactive.
Love
And
it.
that goes back to what you said, Kenji, about us.
We have to pray for our city.
We are
We have to pray for
us,
the country.
minority.
Mm-hmm.
We are more reactive to situations.
Right.
And white people are more proactive because this is your whole plan to kind of take over the world.
Right.
So if we kind of move from being in a reactive mindset and move to being more proactive, like governing ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
planning our own food, you know what I'm saying, getting into our own communities, Black Wall Street, all of that. If we move from that, you know what I'm saying, being reactive to proactive, we can be so much better.
Right.
But look, you notice how even in doing those things, we get limited. Some, you know what I mean? Like
Always.
even with growing your own garden, you know, you can't grow
Certain
tomatoes
areas, yeah.
over like 2 feet tall. Or
Mhm.
it's how the fuck. I'm
Right.
sorry. I need to stop cursing so much. But y'all bring it out. Y'all piss me off. Because it kills me because it's like that one is so obvious, and two, that our black people, enough of our black people don't see it. What the hell is going on? It's like I just keep asking people, like, if we were really as inferior and weak and lazy and, you know what I mean, as much of a burden on this country as they try to tell us we are, why the fuck would they be working so hard for so long to fucking keep us down?
Right. Right.
Why would you be setting up law after law after law and putting, you know what I mean? Like, you're putting people in place to make sure that certain laws get passed years down the line. You're planning years down the fucking line on how you're going to continue to keep us down. If you were not able to benefit off of us at all, why the fuck would you go through all that?
And that's the thing. You gotta think about that, because that made me just, even before you had started talking, was we have studied and we know what to do, because we study already and we know what to do.
Right.
We just gotta get together to do it, because through every struggle, depression, slavery, we have made it every time, sticking
Right.
together.
Right. That's why they hate that.
That's what they
Segregation,
Right.
marches,
Right.
all of that. We have made it every time, sticking together. No matter if you have killed our political leaders, we have still made it and made those laws come into fruition. But right now in 2021, we ain't sticking together. And until we do that, it ain't gonna be we can't do it until we do it.
I got a theory about that sticking together 2021, because it's like, you know, we done synced as adults, you know, we done synced the whole 1900s and the 1800s roll up, you know, they gave us our history, how we got here, now we enslaved. And I got this theory, I'm like, you know, maybe because I'm a little colored, you know, so too much sometimes. I just think I'm like maybe we talking too damn much.
Hello.
I'm just I ain't trying to get picked up on my way home or nothing. I'm just saying.
Right.
Maybe ain't nothing to talk about no more. You don't want to pull me over, especially if you know he got a gun. What the hell? Why you want to go pull him over?
Right.
What the average person I done learned out here, a crook carrying a gun, he didn't carry it just to show it off. He want to shoot somebody.
Period.
Right.
And if you the police and you that crook and you want to shoot somebody today, then you won't lose your job. You won't go sit with the people you've been locking up, But sometimes we can't let this distraction, I remember we was in boot camp, not to change the story, but when I was in boot camp, we had this thing that we would do. If you came into our team new, then we would try and get you to fall off your square. We try and get you to act the ass, cuss out. We want you to show your true colors before you make it harder on us as a team. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, you might have a lot of people out here that, think they want to go and, let's just do the whole race war, and think that might be a solution. But then at the end of the day, what about 10 commandments? Well, we weren't supposed to even be fighting, shooting, stabbing, killing, all that stuff.
Right.
So you want to trade, you got to be careful out here because you don't want to trade places with the devil.
Well, the thing is, they said the Bible was written by a white man, but the actuality, the Bible was written by us.
I don't know. All I know about the Bible was that they described it as the living word.
It still is.
And I can definitely relate to that because I see that living word coming to life.
Exactly. We all do.
Yeah.
Once you decide to walk that path.
Yeah, your mind got to be like, how did my niece tell me? She was like, signs and symbols is for the conscious mind. And the way she said it let me know that she had got this from somewhere else and that apparently it was some unconscious minds out there. And I didn't think it was true until me and my homeboy started playing this game called Conscious Sleepers, right? Yeah, it's like a little party game, right? You get some people around at the party and you break out the blindfold, right? Now they blindfold and you get them to say like, they were in a desert island and they could do whatever they want, right? And you want to see what their first reaction gonna be. And we would play this game in different little house parties and stuff, and you'd be surprised how many people don't take the damn blindfold off first. So they can see. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even think.
They just play the hell out this game blind.
That's how we are led in this world. The blind are leading the blind.
Oh,
there are some of us that are waking up. And the ones that are waking up, they want to hush. Don't do that. Because we got an agenda to push. And you're corrupting that. So now they label us as a disruptor.
Oh, yeah.
So, what are you disrupting over here? Why are you trying to push this initiative? Are you trying to do it right? No. I want us to live better. I want us to feel better. I want us to love each other. I want us to create. I want us to develop new things. What is your agenda here, sir or ma'am? What is your purpose? Why are you trying to break us down even more? We're trying to live our life just like you're trying to live your life. We wake up, we have the same 24 hours.
Same 24 hours.
If you cut us open, we bleed the same blood.
But it's a difference, though. It's a difference. See, we got the same time. We ain't got the same mind.
That's it.
See, you gotta remember, we black people, and this just me. I was like, I didn't really study social studies growing up, cause after the little fight I got into in the 3rd grade, I didn't have to do too much Black History recording, like to figure out what it was. All I remember, we were walking in school, and my little neighbor classmate Arthur. He was cool, a white boy, until he said, so, that's why you used to be our slaves a long, long time ago. I had never heard the word slave about lady. All I know was Arthur just said some shit about to get her punched in the mouth. So I don't know.
No, you just
Somebody
said
saw
something
him
that
to
just
play Dirty Dozen.
check this out.
He went for the
I used to live in
jugular.
Mississippi. We traveled so much. We went back and forth. So we used to live in Mississippi, and before we moved to Marshall, Mississippi, we stayed in Exeter, Mississippi. And I used to get on the bus. So I think I was like the only black kid on the bus. So they jingle for Christmas was Jingle Bell, Batman Snare, Robin Later, Ed, Granny pulled a trigger and shot a nigga.
Oh goddamn! Let me out this bus.
I said, what is nigga, mama? My next door neighbor called me a nigga. My mother went over there and got into his face. She said, don't you call my son a nigga. He don't know what a nigga is.
Right.
You know, I remember I got my tail whooped because some kid wrote a cuss word and I just scratched all the words out and they thought it was me that did it. She told my mom, man, I don't know how to cuss. I'm young. Right.
Yeah, I didn't know what racism is.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know what racism was. Me and Bruce was walking down Ridge Avenue and some guys drove past in a pickup truck and they hollered, nigga. And Tony and Bruce was a little older. I was, what did they just say? And Tony was like, they don't like you because of the color of your skin. I was like, oh, okay. And we didn't pay no attention. We just stopped at the cross light, walked across the street with the crib. But you know, I mean, you can't, nowadays, you know, I felt sorry for little Arthur back there because, yeah, I fought the boy from the third floor to the first back. Come on, we're going come on, let me show you the way to the principal office. I know where it's at. You know, but like as I got older and I'm able to look back, I really feel sorry for Arthur. Cause like he wasn't telling me nothing wrong. He was actually one of them kids that had a computer. And back then the computer was big as this room. And I had some other reasons for not liking them because like he lived next door to the girl who was dating my gym teacher and they made me fail gym because I was black, okay? We played kiss a girl one Friday. And long story short.
We had some game, boy. How to go get it, boy, was the
It was crazy, but you know, I learned from that because now I look back, right, and I see how God used me in my heart. And I ran past Arthur one night up there. He was still up north, and I promise you, this is the same kid I went to third grade with. But now he should be headed to rehab if he's still there.
You know what?
And that's why I'm like, sometimes you can't get mad at people when they're ignorant because their ignorance gonna lead them to where their destination. If you gotta be careful how you collide with ignorance. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like, you know, okay, I was whooping little Arthur's ass, and now the police showed up and got locked up.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
On that note, oh man, it's leaving y'all on a great note, y'all. We gonna end Black Wall Street right there. Oh man, please tell them how to find you on social media.
Please hit me up at the Cash App OilMan312. If you ain't got no money, just hashtag OilMan312 me, you dig, and it'll pull up all the ST about me. You can hit me up on Instagram because you know 312 the best. That's me, and that's how we rolling around here.
Oh my God.
Moving right along.
Never a dull moment. Kenji, you want to tell them how they can find you, man?
Man, you can find me at Kenji Pace on Facebook. Also, you can find me at P3 Podcast Radio on IG. Also, you can find me on IG at official K.Billionaire. Not D-O-T, but period. Billionaire.
Nice.
And y'all already know who I am. It is Diana, Black Star, BLAK, Star the regular way. You can find me under that name on all platforms, _TYS at the end. That is Twitter and YouTube. Check us out. Also, we posted a new Black Star, Black Wall Street page.
Yeah! And I'm Boss Lady Plus 2. You can find me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Boss Lady Plus 2. You can also find me at Karli Boss Lady Rainey on Facebook. All of that. And if you ain't messing with Boss Lady Plus 2, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, hey, before we go, we will be in Tampa for Memorial Day weekend. So pop up on us. So if you're ready to see Boss Lady Plus 2, Told You So NT, SLU University, holla at us. We're gonna be down there. We got merch for sale. These right here going for $25. You know what I'm saying? We got merch for sale, y'all.
We got merch.
You need. Hey, we got merch for sale. Hey, we got merch for sale. Long sleeves, short sleeves. I got merch for sale.
I'm thinking about it now. You say we can get on the plane and go sell some things. That's all.